1, for two tangent lines at 2, 2 to an ellipse, we have x squared divided by 4 plus y squared equals 1. Q and R are the intersection points of the points of tangency on the ellipse. We're going to find the y-coordinate of the centroid of the triangle. So let's look at the picture first. And I hope I didn't do too much, but the yellow is the ellipse. So basically under the x is 4, you take the square root. This would be -2, and this point here would be 2. Now here's your two tangent lines to the ellipse. Q and R are the intersection points. So basically P is 2, 2. That's this one. And then Q is right here, given that line right there. And then, so R is going to be here. And this is your triangle right here that we're trying to find the centroid, the y-coordinate of the centroid. All right, what we're going to use is the equation of the tangent line to the point P to this ellipse. So basically what we have is, if we use this formula here, we have x sub 1 times x divided by 4 plus y sub 1 times y divided by 1 equals 1. So I'm just taking this equation and rewriting it in my form here. All right, now since, we'll call this equation 1. Since this point here passes through this ellipse, we can substitute in our x and y. So this will be our x and this will be our y. So we're going to get 2 times x sub 1 divided by 4 plus 2y sub 1 equals 1. Now let's go ahead and clear the fractions by multiplying through by 4. That's going to give me 8x sub 1. Oh, this is just going to be, the 4's cancel, so you're going to get 2x sub 1 plus 8 y sub 1 equals 4. All right, this is 1. And since we can divide everything by 2, this is going to give me x sub 1 plus 4y sub 1 equals 2. Now what I'm going to do is solve for x sub 1. So for x sub 1, that's going to equal -4 y sub 1 plus 2. Now I'm going to call this equation 2. Since the point x sub 1, y sub 1 is on this ellipse, we can write this as x, and so I'm using this formula, x sub 1 squared plus 4 times y sub 1 squared equals, and you square this and get 4. All right, so this is going to be equation 3. And substituting 2 into 3, so we're just substituting 2 into 3, we're going to get, for x sub 1 squared, you're going to get -4 y sub 1 plus 2 squared plus 4 y sub 1 squared equals 4. Now I just have to square this out and set everything to 0. So when you do that, we're going to get 20 y sub 1 squared minus 16 y sub 1. Now let's factor out a 4 y sub 1. So we'd get 4 y sub 1. That's going to be 5 y sub 1 minus 4 equals 0. Setting y sub 1 each piece to 0, get 4 y sub 1 equals 0. So y sub 1 equals 0. And then for this piece, we would get y sub 1 equals 4 divided by 5. You just add the 4 and divide by 5 there. All right. Now, all we're going to do is find the y-coordinate of the centroid. So basically, we're just using this formula. And we already had for our graph, we had that point here. We have y equals 2. So these are 3 points for y. And just add them up and divide by 3. So for triangle PQR, this is going to equal 0 plus 4 divided by 5 plus 2, all divided by 3. This gives me 14 divided by 5 divided by 3, which equals 14 divided by 15. So this will be your y coordinate of the centroid of the triangle. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.